Hope you like it, Fury. You like it?
My aunt, I should have known you would be eager to compete. Planning to fling yourself from these cliffs?
I will if you will.
Child! The games are best as a spectator sport if you ask me. And you should. Sit here with us. Share the Zanke.
I think our Sarantu friend is after something a little more exciting than our old stories.
Actually, we were hoping you'd help us with the mural. The one to celebrate the games?
They have started that already, have they? Come then. Let us see what we can salvage.
I competed myself in the last games. So long ago. Yet the memories are fresh. I feel now as though I am that girl again. Full of energy and hope. She did not know darkness. We will make new memories now.
What else is possible? The sight of the first games. This is a new beginning.
The planes have their patterns. Pay heed when those change.
Sarentu, you have been missed.
It is good to see the Sarentu at the games. This is as it should be. The clans together, bound by joy, not strife.
It's an honor to be invited. Are you here to compete?
I am here for my people, not to run and jump.
I am. I promised Satne a race.
The games were much loved by your clan, Sarentu.
You have come from our past, but you walk with us to our future.
Come. Add something for the Sarentu, just as our ancestors did.
It is as though Anufi and I never parted.
Isn't this wonderful? All the clans together.
Time with...
This reminds me of Kin stories. Other paintings like this across the plains, celebrating past games. He has many strange stories. Always kept me entertained, despite my burden.
It's beautiful, Ritnella. You know, Minang called you Artsahik.
She did? I'm trying to follow her teachings.
We all see it.
I'm surprised Telan isn't here. He spent so long mixing paint. I thought he'd want to see the result.
He was with Kin, last I saw, near the Zakru. The boy seems a little nervous around them. He may need saving.
Minang leads with such warmth. A quiet strength.
Catch up.
Stay safe.
But there is nothing...
Did I just hear you say you want to move a Zakru?
No, I mean, not really. I've been trying out cheese with Kin. It's really good.
The boy has an excellent palate.
And he said I should try the mature cheese the Zeswa store in the caves. But
But there's a Zakru in the way?
don't laugh at me. They are huge.
It's true. Little Nopsy is not so little anymore.
I'm not laughing. I get it. And I'll get the cheese.
Problem solved, young Talon. You will live to fight another day. Come, join the clans by the fire.
Okay. Time to just move a Zakru. Hey there. Nopsy, right? Can I get past you? Thank you, Nopsy. Okay, Telan. Hope this is the right one.
Perhaps we should stay closer.
And then what happened?
Anufi told him to go, of course. He was banished from the clan. Cut off from everyone, even from...
You are
This is ridiculous. I won't miss the games for their nonsense. Asarentu? Come! Your people are diplomats, they say.
When suddenly...
You got it! And the Zakru?
Moved with no trouble. They really are gentle. You should get to know them.
I'll try. Later. Maybe. Right now I want to hang out here and listen to people's stories.
And share some of your own. I heard young Rinella weaving tales already. Come, let us enjoy the fire, my friends. Tonight, we are all one clan, but tomorrow, all competitors. So Sul and I will be cheering you on from our camp, if you want to say hello.
When did the games start?
At dawn, Anufi is preparing the champions in the main tent, if you wish to join in. Now, Telan, this is surely our most special cheese. Tangy and rich. You and your friends will be thinking about it for days. Ooh, and the dreams you will have. I hope to see those old murals again.
A friendly face returns.
The games call on us all to unite.
Ava smiled on me the day I found it. It is a gift.
Perhaps I will compete as well. Why not?
Zome and I once flew all the way past the plains.
Here is what I have. Be safe.
I feel it is time to rest. You have prevailed in war, but there are no foes to defeat here, only friends. Still, they will test you. May these colors remind your heart of its courage.
He was cast out. I led by your side, Anufi. Yet now I forage for scraps. I have wandered far beyond our forest, hoping for a shared campfire, or mere cinders, to chase away this unbearable loneliness. Yet none in the clans will have me. Do the games not call us together? To set aside all quarrels?
Mukasa, your absence weighs heavily on my heart. But your betrayal weighs heavier. You chose to smear my hands with the blood that stained your own.
I was betrayed myself! Demon, you have shed your false skin. You said you came seeking peace. But you were a Ladupin, lurking in the grass, just waiting for your chance to strike. What are you waiting for now?
My mistakes. A fight won't help you here.
This human tore you from your mother's arms and you defend her?
Solitude has taught you nothing, Mokasa. Our quarrel is not one the games can reconcile.
I will make sure he leaves.
No, Satni, it is not for us to say.
He has no right to be here. The Zeswa, then, they will tell him to go.
You kept the peace in there, a true diplomat.
What should we do? Is Mokasa going to stay for the games?
Would you have him stay?
The games are for all. It is not my decision.
He has no place here. After all that he...
Satni, please. This is not something to rush.
Maybe Satne is right.
There is wisdom in understanding not only what action to take, but also when to take it. The games are about to begin. You should join the others for the first race. Take heart and honor this moment, as your people once did.
Nella? Delan? You there?
I was... Just saying hi to Nopsy. Nella's with Satne. Do you want me to get her?
She's heard them.
Heard what? Nopsy, shush. Please.
Mokasa. He showed up at the games tent.
Mokasa? But why? Does he want to join the games? He can't, right?
I think he's just lonely. Maybe he saw this as a chance to be with people again.
Even if those people hate him? I don't know if being hated is better than being lonely. Did Mokasa say how he knew the games were happening?
He could have overheard people talking about them. All the clans were invited.
Because if he heard, all on his own, then maybe Nord did too? Maybe he'll come.
Delan.
I know. You think he wants to stay away from us. But maybe he's lost. Maybe he doesn't know how to find us.
Sutlek couldn't find him. Sutlek. If he can't, that means Nord is staying hidden on purpose. At least for now. But maybe not forever.
I guess you're right. He'd love the games, I think. I just hope he's okay. Wherever he is.
Come! I need your help.
This is what life was like before the Sky People came. The clans together. Free people, free air.
But is air not always free?
Telan told me the Sky People imprison even that. In metal jars. That boy has such strange stories.
Strange, maybe, but true. You said you had a story yourself about the murals?
Of course. See this one? It is receiving new color now to help keep its story alive.
And we will share the story. But first, let us get into the storytelling mood. There are other murals. 3 of them. Nearby, yes?
Indeed. If memory serves.
You mean you don't know?
Now, child, you would not judge an old man's fate in memory. I believe there was one on the edge of the Stone Rapids, a second overlooking a valley in the Prism Fields, and perhaps a third, tucked away in a cave in the open grasslands.
You find them. We can then follow. No more wandering. And no straining kin's tired legs.
These legs still dance. But yes, a fine suggestion. I saw them long ago and would enjoy seeing them again. Return to us when you have stories and directions to share.
My hunts are for me. Not this time.
Nella?
Hold on a second. There. Sorry, I'm helping with the paints. Or trying to.
I was just wondering, do you think the murals of the old games will have Sarentu in them?
They would have attended great gatherings like these.
But did they compete?
You're wondering if it was appropriate for them as diplomats, aren't you? They weren't?
Mural overlooking a valley in the Prism Fields.
Whoa! They weren't just water flowing between the stones. They've left their mark before, so why not in sports as well?
Yeah!
Here otherwise.
You are always welcome among the Zeswa.
Ah, I thought it might be Fayu joining me. We are seeking out the murals together, along with his daughter.
This one is about water?
Indeed, these games saw particularly heavy rain. A river overflowed into the valley meant to host a dire horse race. Once everything had settled, an adventurous Sarentu jumped into the water and, encouraging others to join, swam the whole course. So they had the race, though the riders had become swimmers. There is no stopping the clans, not with clever minds around.
Adapting and still having their fun. Sounds like the Sarentu way.
Back to... Cause more trouble.
Wait, Nella? The murals. They act like keys to these old events. Symbols of the past games.
Bringing the stories of the ancestors into the world. It's a little bit like our totems, I think.
Connections to the past. A mural at the edge of the stone rapids.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
You have come? Sorry, I'll be right back.
Yeah, yeah.
This one is beautiful. Do you know its story?
As told by my father, who you might also run into here. At these games, the ground shook and tore apart, ruining the track for the foot race. But the contestants, they decided to run the course anyway. Only now it was jumping, rolling, climbing, so much more exciting. But it was dangerous too. And Niranahe fell into a fresh crevice and broke their leg. The others, they stopped to help them up, and together carried them to the finish line.
That was nice. So they won not as individuals, but united instead.
They're not following anymore.
Ritnella, I was thinking about what you said, about the murals and the totems being alike. We've talked about creating new rituals before, new connections.
And some we've made. But it sounds like you have something in mind.
I guess I do. I don't know what it is, yet.
You've had good instincts for these before. Just let them guide you.
A mural, hidden in the open grasslands.
You have a soft step.
Sorry, I didn't mean to surprise you. So, this one is very colorful.
As is the tale, one I need to teach my student Niwin. See, a Slotsial flew off with the tent of the Aranahe Olo Ektan. Its recovery became an open challenge. Many went out, but it was 3 who were first to the nest. The Aranahe and Zeswa got into a great argument over how to retrieve the tent. The noise of their discord was such that it allowed the Kamet Tire to sneak past the Slotsial and run off with the tent. It was perhaps not the kind of unity we strive for, but you must admit, everyone did play a part.
Rinella, our connection. I think I have it. The murals are a physical link to the past, but they are fixed. While we roam and wander, I'm thinking of something we can carry, or wear instead, to remember our participation in the games.
Like Jin's lucky shirt? With the rugby championship.
Well, yes. A little bit like that.
I, for one, will be happy to see it.
I heard they fought at Thanatos. Not sure if I believe it.
My friend! Did you find your way?
I did, but I wasn't the only one. Wawai and Fayu, Niwin too.
Like the restless wind, those 3. Never still, exhausting. We can ask them for the way, but you have still earned this final story. See the Tepsiar? Splendid, but rarely the show-off. Yet that year, so many swooping and dancing over the camp. A brilliant display. They caught the imagination of one in particular, a dance fighter of our clan. He brought what he had seen up in the sky down to the match. A new style full of sudden ducks and weaves, and he was victorious. You can still see this style used today.
As usual, Kin leaves out the best part. That champion was the father of his father's father. It seems this seed floated far from the Lingain.
You would rather I spend my time in the ring instead of the cheese tent?
Never. You are as much a champion as he was, but your victories are far tastier. Oh, wait. It's good to have you.
Is it because of... We should not...
I could do it live.
Please! I would love to see you try.
You would see nothing but dust if you were to follow me.
Dust from you hitting the ground. Fall off dire horse a lot, do you? Perhaps a blindfold is not the answer.
It is dangerous when a wrongdoer thinks him...
What kind of game is this?
A race, warrior. Can you glide like the winds are? Or will you freeze up like a frightened woo-wook?
Do not listen to her. Have fun with it.
You would say that. You could not beat my speed.
You may be faster, but I scored more targets. Which is more important? A quick shot
or a true shot.
It is a race, Sotle. Speed is the point.
So, you have to race around the track, on Dire Horse, and shoot targets?
Too much for you? The targets are not necessary.
But hitting them allows you extra time. That is important.
Only if you are slow. Sivako!